If you are in the market for a robotic pool cleaner, which I assume you are if you're watching this review, this is a new model which just came out. It's made by a company called Hichee. It's a model P1. It's a nice little self-automated pool cleaner. So here's a standard size pool which I'm going to be using to demonstrate. This is a 17,000 gallon pool, so that should give you an estimation. And this device should run approximately an hour to an hour and 20 minutes and do the job efficiently. At least I would anticipate about 80%. So a few little features this guy has is some automatic reverse function detection. It also has some wheels on there which you can adjust with the included clips for different style pools. Some have regular pools, round pools, oval pools, combination pools. This here is the hook that you have to use to actually remove the device, which honestly I'm not really a big fan of, because I find that's hard, especially when you have your regular devices. It's such a pain in the neck to take it off and put it back on there. So in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of that. And I've had another pool cleaner which was similar to this, and it uses this, and I just don't like it. It just bugs me. It's just me. And it's got these little scrapers which you attach to the bottom, so it kind of like disturbs and aggregates some of the bottom of the pool, so that way when it's cleaning, it'll work. The wheels are not the biggest I've ever seen, but in certain pools, which we'll see, like in mine, it's got these filters down the bottom which could easily disrupt the unit from going around and doing a clean, efficient job. But again, we'll see. Right here, this is the power button. You hold this for 3 seconds and that'll turn it on. This one here is a little removable tab, and that is where the charger goes, which is right here. It's an AC charger. You plug that in there. And of course on the top, 3 little LEDs here. So you got one for the battery, which will blink red when it's discharged, green when it's powered on, ready to go. Inspect has a LED, so if it has a troubleshooting diagnostic, or it's stuck, or a wheel is jammed up, or it's just dirty and clogged, that will come on. And it's got a light to let you know when it's operating efficiently. Here's a quick shot of the manual to show you what you can anticipate from the guide. Some of the specifications, which is always good to know in advance when you're buying stuff like this. It does auto reverse against the walls. It will do automatic patterns. So it's not like your home intelligent vacuum cleaners where it's mapping it out or anything like that, but it does have an automatic, bounce off the wall and go somewhere else kind of feature, so it doesn't get jammed up in a particular location. And again, you have to program the feet. You might have to go through that a couple times to get it right before it works perfectly on your pool, but you got to expect some of that. Nothing is perfect I've ever found. I've never found anything perfect anyway. Like here's some discussion here about how the feet are, how to disassemble it, put it apart, clean out the filter, all this kind of stuff. See, there's your troubleshooting guide, how to store it, what's in the box, what you expect, warranty, all the typical mumbo jumbo. But we want to see this thing in action, so let's put it in the pool. I lifted up the 4 clips on the corner so you can see that's what the filter looks like in there. All right, let's put this thing to work. To power it on, we hold this button down for a few seconds. There it goes. All right, so I don't know if you can see it, but the green light is on. You can kind of see it, and it's moving. So I'll notate the time. Let's see how long this battery lasts. It bounces right off that wall, though. I'll tell you, don't spend no time fooling around. It's going. Look at that. That thing's moving. Damn. That's one of the fastest ones I've ever seen. See, it kind of like got redirected by that. That's moving. All right. It's now 1 hour from when I dropped this into the pool initially, and it's still running strong, man. That thing's moving. I gotta say, I've never seen a pool cleaner go quite this fast. So far, I'm not seeing any trash in the pool except this one little spot right over. What is that critter? Oh, it's a frog. They were always. He could have been in there a while. He could have just dropped dead. I don't know. That's doing okay. Oh, there's a lot over here too. Let's see here. These are the spots that I find these pool cleaners really struggle with. These corners. All of them. They're all the same. Doesn't matter what you spend on them. They all kind of stink in those areas. Unless you get lucky. But the runtime is there. It bounces off the walls and moves in another direction just fine. No complaints there. The time is now 6:49. This cleaner has just stopped working. So I was expecting an hour and 20 minutes. This thing went longer than that, actually by a lot. But then again, it's a new battery, so they tend to perform better when they're new, and then they break in and not so much. Now this thing is also supposed to stop by the wall. And you can see that's definitely not the case here. So that's a failure. That's not working the way it's supposed to be. And this thing, since you have to use that hook, it's annoying. I don't like grabbing these things out of the pool. So that's it. But as far as the pool is going, I'd say it's more than 3/4 clean. Let me go check this spot. That looked really dirty and grimy before. Let's see if we got any luck here. Oh, actually, it did a pretty okay job over here. Not the best, but better than I expected. So, overall, not too shabby, because this is not the most expensive pool cleaner out there. But the performance is rather decent. I can't tell you what the price of this unit is because it's not published yet. It's still a beta tested item at this point anyway. At some point that might change, but for right now, if an entry-level robotic pool cleaner is what you're looking for, you might want to give this unit a look. There it is. Until next time, if there's any updates with this unit or addendums, the links that's going to be available to this unit or coupons, it'll be down in the comments below. So I pulled this pool cleaner out of the pool and I disassembled the top from the bottom half, and you can see all in there, little worms and sand and all this yucky stuff. That means it's working. That's good. And the filter's over there. These clips I'm not a fan of. They're a little bit of a pain in the neck to open, to be honest with you. But it does seem to be doing the job. Yep.